Hi Ido. Hi, I'm here with Ido and we're going to go through some nutrition information to get a bit of a gauge about what his dietary patterns are and to provide some general recommendation on how those dietary patterns might be improved in order to help him meet his health and wellness goals, especially the lean body mass goal, which Ido and I discussed and confirmed before. So your name is obviously Ido.
Yep.
Your address is?
36 Pasadena Crescent, East Benton.
Your contact number?
040 359 6346.
And your occupation?
I'm a student and a lifeguard.
And your date of birth?
19th of the 10th, 1997.
So it makes you
22.
22. We'll start with some general health history questions. Is that okay?
Sure.
Have you had a general medical checkup in the last 6 months with your GP?
Yep.
Have you ever been told by your doctor or ally health practitioner like physio or chiropractor to avoid any type of exercise or strenuous physical activity?
No.
No. Right. Do you have a family history of heart disease?
No.
Do you drink alcohol?
Yep.
Yep. So roughly how many standard drinks per week?
Probably around 2.
Are you a current smoker?
No.
What best describes your weight history for the last 12 months? Is it stable, fluctuating, increasing, decreasing?
Pretty stable.
Stable, right. Do you have any current injuries?
No.
Do you drink tea or coffee regularly?
Yep, I drink coffee regularly.
How many cups per day?
1 cup in the morning.
Is it with milk and sugar?
Yep.
How much?
Soy milk and 1 teaspoon of sugar.
And what sort of coffee is it? Cappuccino, latte, instant coffee?
Instant coffee, yes.
How much water do you drink per day, average per day?
I'd say a litre.
Now we're going to have a little bit of chat about your daily nutrition. Take me through a typical day. Do you have breakfast?
Yep, I have a oat porridge.
Oat porridge. Is it whole grain oats?
Yeah, whole grain oats.
How much oats, roughly?
A cup.
Do you make it with milk?
Yep, soy milk.
Soy milk. How much milk, roughly?
I'd say 2 cups probably.
Is it calcium-enriched soy milk?
Yep.
Do you have a morning snack?
Yeah, I have fruits as a snack. Yeah.
Great. How many and what type of fruits?
3 fruits, usually apple, pear, and another one. It depends on the day.
So it's varied. There are days that you will eat 3 types of each, and then the other day might be different.
Yeah.
Great. So there's a variety.
Exactly.
Great. And then you're having lunch?
Yeah.
What are you having for lunch?
I usually have 2 pieces of toast.
Yeah. What kind of toast?
I have whole grain toast with maybe avocado, hummus, or vegan cheese. But then other days I also have stir fry with noodles.
Stir fry and noodles. The noodles, are they wheat noodles?
Yeah, wheat noodles.
How much of them?
1 packet.
What vegetables do you have in your stir fry?
Also, it depends on the day. It's a mix, but carrots, capsicum, broccoli, sometimes cabbage, a lot of the time cauliflower, onion. Yeah.
Great, so there's a good mix in it.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Do you have an afternoon snack?
Yeah, I do. I have nuts and seeds.
Nuts and seeds. What kinds of seeds or nuts?
I have cashew seeds, almonds, seeds. I usually have sunflower seeds.
Pepitas?
Yeah, sometimes pumpkin seeds.
kernels?
Yeah.
Any other? Chia seeds, sesame seeds?
Yeah, a little bit.
Are they raw or roasted?
Raw.
And how much of them do you have?
A bowl.
A bowl.
Or
Like
small.
a small bowl?
Small bowl, yeah.
Small bowl of this mixture.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you've just
yeah.
detailed. Okay. And dinner?
For dinner, I usually have a dish with high, say legumes, beans, chickpeas,
Yep.
some mix of those in a dish,
Yep.
and with rice or quinoa and the sort.
Do you have any raw vegetables or cooked vegetables in your dinner?
Yeah, so I have with the main dish it's cooked, but
Yeah.
I have a big salad just
Big salad.
to start the dinner off
Yeah. Every day?
every day.
Every day big salad and then cooked vegetables with all the other things you've mentioned.
Yeah.
Legumes, beans, cooked vegetables. Yeah.
Exactly.
Great. So and the salad, the raw salad.
Yeah.
What kinds of vegetables?
Oh, also a big mix. I have lettuce, lots of greens,
Greens.
just depending on
Yeah.
the day. Cucumber, capsicum again,
Yeah.
carrot,
Yeah.
onion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
that's
great. So there's a good mix in it again.
Yeah,
Okay. And the rice, is it white rice or whole grain?
I have both.
Both. Any other, like pasta or quinoa?
Yeah, I said quinoa before,
sorry,
but also
quinoa.
pasta. Yeah,
Quinoa, pasta. And what kind of pasta? Is it like whole grain, wholemeal pasta?
yeah, wholemeal pasta.
And how much legumes and beans, roughly?
In terms of kilograms,
like,
or
No, like a bowl or cup.
oh yeah,
Roughly,
maybe a bowl.
a bowl.
Yeah,
A bowl of cooked
yeah,
legumes.
cooked legumes.
Do you have any tofu?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
I have. I have.
Is
not,
it-
not always, but I do occasionally have tofu.
And do you know if it's calcium enriched tofu?
Yeah, just like the milk,
Okay.
calcium enriched soy products. Yeah.
Calcium enriched soy products. Any discretionary snacks in between meals like muffins, cakes, chocolates, or anything like that?
Yeah, I have cookies and cakes, but all homemade.
Homemade. And would it be like a piece of cake or cookie
Yeah.
every day?
Well, most days I'd
Most
say.
days it will be either a cake or a cookie, not
Yeah.
a cake and a cookie.
Exactly. So I just have one
So
one
cake,
treat.
okay, or a cookie, homemade. Okay, so Ido, given that, according to the Australian Dietary Guidelines food groups, you have 5 serves of vegetables and legumes or beans from your lunch and dinner, just as you said. You have 3 serves of fruit from your morning snack. You have 6 serves of grain cereal foods, mostly whole grain and high cereal fiber varieties from your rolled oats, whole grain oats, your toast, noodles, rice, quinoa or pasta. You have 3 serves of tofu, nuts, seeds, legume and beans, and 2.5 serves of soy milk, the vegan cheese, so it's a plant-based cheese, and
Yeah.
tofu. And 1 serve of approximate number of additional serves from the 5 food groups, or in your case, a discretionary choices. Now, we did have a chat beforehand, which gave me an opportunity to have a look at the Eat for Health nutrition calculators, which are a government online source of information that is developed by the National Health and Medical Research Council. It's an incredible source that provides us with some guidance about what your daily energy needs are based on your level of activity and what you're eating. There are different physical activity patterns. For office workers, for example, it will be sedentary. For tradesmen, it will be heavy activity. You are working as a lifeguard, as you just said, which is moderately active work, predominantly walking or standing. And this is the physical activity factor I use to calculate your kilojoules intake. So based on that, I've calculated that your daily kilojoules intake should be around 13,378 kilojoules. The Eat4Health.gov website also has a daily average recommended number of serves calculator for the 5 food groups, and again, it's based on your gender, weight, age, and your activity level. According to that, you should have 6 serves of vegetables and legume or beans, 2 serves of fruit, 6 serves of grain cereal foods, mostly whole grain and high cereal fiber varieties, 3 serves of lean meat and poultry, fish, eggs, tofu, nuts and seeds, and legumes or beans, 2.5 serves of milk, yogurt, cheese and or alternatives, fat reduced, and between 0 to 3 serves of approximate number of additional serves from the 5 food groups or discretionary choices. Now, discretionary choices are not an essential part of our dietary patterns. Those foods are high in calories, fat, salt, sugar. There are 2 types of recommended diets by the Australian Dietary Guidelines. The first one is the foundation diet, and the second one is the total diet. Foundation diet is for the smallest, least active individuals in a certain population group. Total diet is it includes extra serves than indicated in a relevant foundation diet based on your height, age, gender, and activity level. Now, the recommendation is to make up any extra serves from the 5 basic food groups that I just detailed, and not from the naughty stuff. However, we can consume occasionally some discretionary choices. What we can see when we are having a look in the recommendations from one side and what you are currently eating in a number of serves show us we could potentially make few changes to your regular eating habits to improve your overall health and wellness and help you achieve your goal of lean body mass, which we discussed and confirmed before. We'll start with the vegetable food group. You are eating 5 serves where, according to the recommendations, ideally you should eat 6 serves. I would recommend eating 1 more serve of vegetables, like you said before, green, leafy or raw salad vegetables, cooked green or orange vegetables, beans, peas or lentils. As for fruit, you are eating 3 serves, whereas according to the recommendations, ideally you should eat 2 serves. I would recommend that you will drop 1 serve of fruit. The next group is grain foods. You are eating 6 serves of grain food, mostly whole grain and high cereal fiber variety, which is the ideal number of serves according to the recommendations. Well done, keep up the good work. With the next food group, you are not eating lean meat and poultry, fish and eggs, but you are eating 3 serves of calcium-enriched tofu, rich selection of nuts, seeds, legumes, beans and peas, which is the ideal number of serves according to the recommendations. Next are the fat-reduced milk, yogurt, cheese or their alternatives. You are eating 2.5 serves of calcium-enriched soy milk, tofu and plant-based cheese, which are the ideal number of serves according to the recommendations. As for the additional serves from the 5 food group or discretionary choices, you are having about 1 serve of discretionary choices, and the recommendations for you are between 0 to 3 additional serves. And as I mentioned before, I would recommend to have any extra serves from the 5 basic food groups and not from the discretionary choices. Now, Ido, you are holding plant-based diet. I did my best to provide you with all the nutritional information within my scope of practice. However, I would strongly recommend referring you to an allied health practitioner, which in your case will be an accredited practicing dietitian for further nutritional advice. Would it be okay with you?
Sure. Yeah.
Great. Now, do you have any other question, preferences, or anything else to say?
That was pretty thorough.
Thank you very much, Ido. Thank you for your time.